All right, Adam Funderburg here from Brainless Tees. We're going to put together something for the Hockinson Hawks, okay? As always, go into the design studio. Do not try to just make something up, okay? These are thousands of really well laid out designs. Let's do something for soccer, okay? We got lots of great designs in here for soccer, and let's go make something happen, okay? I want something, you know what, I'd like something this time here that had both a ball and a mascot in it, if I can do that. So what do I got here? I've got a bunch of silhouettes, I got a bunch of designs with balls in them. You know what, this one here has room enough. Okay, so it'll import it, and then it'll automatically zoom in. So it centers it, but what I don't want is for it to be down this low, because we make it so that you can have the entire workspace to work with. So up, 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 and zoom in. Okay, here we go. So let's go ahead and I like the soccer ball. Champions, don't want that on there. I want to go with Hawks, right? Okay, maybe make this a tad bigger. Okay, so now we're going to come through here and we're going to change the year to 2019. Okay, looking good. Soccer, I'm going to leave that. State, I'm not sure what that's about. It's oh, maybe that's the name of the school or something. I don't know. Let's go with, we're going to do this in all caps. Hockinson. Okay, so on this particular piece of art, I want to come through and I'm going to delete this and this. That isn't right. Oh, this and this. Okay. And then I'm going to take this piece of text here and I'm going to stretch it out. Okay. And then I'm going to come back through. I'm going to select that. Sometimes when you want to select something, it's very difficult to do, but it's always easy to do when you come through the side like this. Okay. Now I'm going to use my keypad and move it around a little bit. Okay. So now it's right. It's way better. Okay. So Hockinson like this, Hockinson Soccer, Hawks, okay. I want to bring in the logo, so we're going to come over here to Art, Clip Art. We're going to scroll on down here to School Clip Art, okay. These are all in alphabetical order by the name of the school, okay. So we'll come down here. There's my Hockinson Hawk. I got my H in here as well. We're going to grab the Hawk. And let's see, can we go up here with it? Can we come down here? I could replace the ball with it. I thought it might look cool down here, but you know what? Let's go ahead and delete that. Add text, clip art, scroll on down here again, because now I'm thinking maybe the H would be better and just have that thing down here. Or maybe even drag this ball out and shove this guy up here. Okay, and if I'm concerned that I don't have this centered, I can come down here to snap to center, and it'll make sure that it's where I want it to be. Okay, so now I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to just delete this text. I'm going to make this ball bigger. And then I'm going to, okay, snap to center. And then I'm going to come up here and go layers, and I'm going to move this ball so that it is like that. And then I'm going to use my keypad and run this up so that I've got the ball kind of peeking out here. Okay, so now I'm going to come through and start pushing this thing back and back. Whoop, I don't want it like that. Okay, so now I've got my art laid out. Looks pretty cool. Maybe I will go back through and take the Hawks and make this actually a little smaller so that it's not stepping quite so hard on soccer. Okay, now what I'm going to do, because my colors are all screwed up. Now I know that this color for the blue is correct. That's what I want. This color here is not. So I'm going to come through and I'm going to move it like that and match those up. Okay. I do not need any yellow. I'm going to turn that to white. Okay. So now the only thing that I need to do is so I like this H. I want it to stand out. Right now I'm at 4 colors. I've got this gray in the background, which I think I would prefer taking the gray and moving this thing up so that it's a little more centered behind this whole thing. One of the things that I can do is I can do one of two things. I can either come through, so say I wanted all of these colors to be this color here, right? I want to take the dark part of this logo and throw that around, splash that around. Okay. Now, I can do one of two things. I can either take this and I can click like that, but see how it screws with my H? So now I can undo this. Okay. Now what I can do is I can take this and just pick a color. Now I can take this, click it like this, and then I'll come back over to this product and change it back to that lighter blue. Okay. So it makes it so that I make it so that when I'm controlling my universal colors, I can remove an item from the universal controls, move it around. Okay, so now I think we got a pretty smoking design here. And we'll come out here, take a look at this. Now, since I added that ball, it moved the weight of the thing up a little bit. Okay, so now if I want to come through here and add some distress, because I want my design to look good, but I don't want it to be like overwhelmed with such solid print. Okay, I can come through here and see what kind of distress would look good. I kind of like the organic one there, but let's see there. That's a little more not as intense. So this will give me a nice distressed look. And from here, normally I would tell you, select your product color toward the beginning, and then you can design around it. But my focus is mostly on the design this morning. So anyway, Adam Funderburg here from Brainless Tees. From here, I'm going to tell you to save this thing off, rename this thing, and then right after this screen, there is another one where it says, would you like to share this with somebody? You're going to punch in your email address and you're going to share it with yourself. You're going to send it to yourself so that anytime you ever want to come back here, you can click on it and it'll go straight into your design. You can also forward that email around and share it with your friends and collaborate. They will not be able to modify your original design. They won't be adjusting your original design. They'll be starting with a copy of your original design that they can monkey around with. And then everybody can just compare stuff and you guys can make a collaborative decision. I'm Adam Funderburg.